of the other. It's Jay Jaggers out of Ohio State and Charlie Griffin from Hofstra. We're going to focus first on Nate Morgan and Mendes. And that's the match on the left. Morgan, of course, in that familiar orange singlet. Number 4 seed versus the number 1. Mendes moving up in weight class. Sat out last year, guys, was 6th at 06 on 125 pounds.
Injuries held him out last year, and you're right, he's up from 125 to 141, but an earlier victory over Morgan is the reason that Mendes is ranked number 1, seeded number 1, and so they met once before this year, Mendes winning 4-3 over Nathan Morgan. Both rivals in high school. Morgan and Mendes wrestled 5 times, both from California. Morgan winning every one of them until this year.
So Mendes, that win, that 4-3 win, Tim, the only win he's ever had against Nathan Morgan. I'm sure that didn't sit well with Morgan. And then, of course, Mendes, you would figure, would gain some confidence from that.
Mendes was 152 and 20 in high school out of Hanford, California.
Well, Morgan gets a chance here. The knock on him throughout the years is he can't handle physical wrestlers in that style. Well, Mendes looks pretty physical, and Morgan gets his opportunity to join his teammate for the last 4 years, Coleman Scott, in the finals. Something they've been dreaming about since they wrestled as freshmen. Neither of them have had redshirt years. They just come straight through, 4 straight years.
Morgan 4th last year, 6th in 06 at 133 pounds.
He's a tremendously technical wrestler, one of the best technical wrestlers in the nation.
And here's Mendes' move, front headlock, looking for that underhook.
And the hand,
dangerous.
that's the dangerous move. So anytime there's imminent danger to either wrestler, they stop the play and go back to neutral, right?
Correct. Whatever position they started in. If they were down, they go back to that.
Right. And they were at neutral. So with 1:03 left to go in this first period. You know what's interesting about this, since these guys have met each other so many times, I'm sure that Morgan, since he has really dominated except this one loss this year, I'm sure he's thinking, well, here's my go-to move, here's what I can do. And on the other hand, Mendes, he's saying, well, now I've found a counter to all that. Boy, and meanwhile, the action fast and furious between Jaggers and Griffin. A near fall, 3 points awarded to Jaggers. And he is up 7-1. Wow, what a fast and furious finish to that first period. Now 7-3 the score. Jaggers out of Ohio State. Of course, wearing that gray singlet for the Buckeyes.
The Buckeyes are fashionable. They've had different color singlets on every round.
0-0 at that first period there between Morgan and Mendes. And
now back to Jaggers and Griffin. Let's watch this one, because they seem to really have all kinds of action, and a blood timeout. And the other match is Mendes' nose starting to bleed just a little bit. Hey, for up-to-the-minute news that everything about college sports, you want to log on to ESPNU.com. And if you have an email question for our analysts, Tim Johnson or Jeff Blatnick, you can just log on to ESPNU.com and type in your question. We'll try to get an answer for you.
Jaggers and Griffin wrestled earlier. Griffin winning 9-8 this year, so you can see that the turnaround here for Jaggers is significant right now, but that's just right now.
An escape there for Griffin to make it 7-4. So while they're back on their feet again, let's check out Morgan and Mendes, still scoreless, just starting the second period. Mendes starts on the mat. He's on the bottom, looking for the escape. Almost got out, and look out here.
A lot of action for naught right there by Mendes. Morgan weathers the storm and now trying to just really cover Mendes so that he can't get his head up, can't get his hips underneath him. And right now, the head down, he's not going anywhere. And Morgan putting a lot of pressure on the front part of Mendes. You can see that Mendes trying to work with the lower part of his back and can't get separation with his hips. Therefore, Morgan doing a nice job building up some riding time.
So far, 37 seconds of riding time for Nate Morgan.
Mendes had a tremendous first move. That blowout stand-up, the way he did it, that was incredibly quick. Just needs a little more hand control to get separation.
The dive through by Mendes, but Morgan's able to keep that ankle, and as long as he can, he will not give up the escape, but he could get called. Nope, they're going to stalemate it, not calling for stalling.
Ooh, that's a tough position. I think the referee is a little worried about safety there.